Hello, traders of the world. Dadas here, speaking to you from the Dadas Trading Room Discord server, where every day I stream live all my tradings, and you can see my charts. You can join me on the voice chat or on the text chat, whichever you choose. And basically, you can ask me questions. You can communicate. I sincerely encourage you to do that. In the English language, of course. I can speak Polish, I can speak English. Those are the two languages in which I am fluent enough to speak about Forex and other financial mechanisms that you can trade and make money off of. Okay, anyway, so for today's daily recap of the DAX 30 market, which I trade every day. Today the market was pretty difficult. Why? Basically because it was moving sideways in a pretty big consolidation range. In other words, today was basically the continuation of what happened yesterday. So basically this violent bearish movement that happened over practically 45 minutes yesterday the aftermath of this was still present in the market today. So in other words, we can see that basically on the Asian session, the price moved a little bit lower, but still holding inside the range, and then it started moving up. On the opening of the Frankfurt and London sessions, it still moved up. Then it made the daily high, and then moved back practically over more than half, probably about at least 60% downwards. Then came back up, but didn't manage to make a new high. It still respected this resistance right here. Then came back down, and then you see that basically the consolidation is getting narrower. So basically, I was doing basically the same thing that I most do all the time. First I got in long because I thought, this looks like the market is moving up. I wasn't wrong, but I expected more, right? I was thinking that perhaps the market would continue higher. Nevertheless, it stopped, and I got out of this trade. And you can see that this trade was a very small trade, minimum lot that I have, 0.1, but it was a successful one. Then, of course, this is the M15 chart, and I was trading on the M5 chart. So right there, I decided, I thought that the market would be going back up, because basically the whole price action right here looked pretty bullish. So I thought that perhaps the market would be trying to make a new high, and I entered long again. This time I entered from my Dadas Trade Ruler, so using my Dadas Trade Ruler Manager Expert Advisor. And this Expert Advisor calculated my position at one lot. And unfortunately the price went against me, and I lost 41 pips. Now seeing that the dynamics of this market is pretty strong, I turned around at 3 lots, and I recovered this loss with around 10 pips profit. 10 pips at one lot. If you calculate it, that's what it comes out to be. Then I was watching the market to see what would be going on. I mean, we see that basically the market pulled back a bit, and then came back down, and actually again took my take profit level. But before that, it came back up like 29 to 30 pips, and in the opposite direction where I would have been at loss. I mean, yeah. So I was then watching the market, and again, right there, I thought to myself, it pretty much looks like the market wants to go up. And unfortunately, I entered where I entered. But again, this time I entered at 0.1 lot manually, because I thought to myself, well, I don't want to spoil my result. And basically, this is what happened. I got stop loss. And this is the opening of the New York session, and the price started going up and down pretty wildly, as you can see. I entered short, a little bit higher, this time thinking that perhaps I could make at least the same amount of pips that I had lost. I didn't go crazy like at 3 lots. I went at the same volume, 0.1 lot. And I managed to get 36 pips, so basically I didn't recover the whole of this loss, but more than a half, right? Because 36 and 36 is 72, and here we got 64, so that's more than a half. Anyways, you see that the market basically didn't go much. Well, it did go a little bit further, but about 20, even 27 pips further. I could have gotten lucky, but anyways, as you can see, this market was doing all kinds of jumping jacks, going up and down. So basically, basically when I entered right here, it went up, and then it went down, and it went up again, and down, and up again, and down, and up, and down, and up again, and down. So this was a very, very strange market to do. I had a million thoughts right here, because so I decided to get out of this trade right there. And then one more time, it looked like the market would be going up. Right? I mean, basically, price action, everything looked like the market would be going up, especially after this price action, and pulling up quicker than going down. So I entered long, and the market pulled back and then started slowly moving up. As you can see, it's kind of moved up, but then stopped, consolidated, flat, and then started moving up again, and then again flat, and then again. I mean, this looks a lot right here, but it wasn't really a lot. It was maximum. It was around 19 to 20 pips at the maximum point. Yeah, and I was kind of thinking that perhaps by the end of the day, the market will start going up. Anyways, it didn't. It started going down, so I got out of it at any profit. So basically, all in all, this today is still in profit. Only the statistics is a little bit worse, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4 good trades and 2 bad trades. So yeah. Statistically, it's like 1 to 2. It's still good enough. Okay. Anyways, what's happening here right now? You can clearly see that let's say the consolidation, the range is narrowing. Basically, right now, at this moment, the consolidation is about like this. So basically, some people are talking about the second wave of bearish movements. I say I don't know, because I'm looking at the H4. I'm looking at this measurement, and basically however I look at it, even if I extend this to this level, all I see is a bullish market. Sure, there is this level right here, and this is the so-called zero line level, and that's why all these bearish actions right here, because obviously there must have been some unfilled orders right there, unfilled bearish orders. And yeah, the thing is that we cannot know, because we don't have access to that information. But well, that's what it looks like. There must have been a pretty big number of unfilled orders at this level, because the price basically moved away very quickly. So, and this is a very specific level, you can see from history. So that means that basically this is something like this, right? So let me put this yeah, like this. So basically this is the level we are talking about. So this whole zone right here is the consolidation zone, right? This it was the consolidation zone sometime before, and you see that right here, due to those coronavirus news and stuff, the price went through this support level very quickly, like a hot knife through butter. Even though there was some reaction right here, we can see. So my suspicion is that simply there must have been quite a lot of unfilled orders right there. I mean, fat orders, and that's why all of this commotion right here. During 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4, right? So basically 2 days, right? So basically over the last 2 days, we have all of this commotion right here, exactly at this level, and that's probably due to that fact. As far as whether or not, yeah, so if we switch to M15, it looks like this. So as far as whether or not the price is going to be falling down or rising up, well, I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure. About the bearish movements right now. Anyways, we'll see what happens during the next day, over the next days. If we look at the news tomorrow, we're gonna have some pretty important British pound macroeconomic data. So if anybody is trading the pound, I suggest, or currencies associated with the pound or paired with the pound, the British pound, then it could be either a warning to be cautious or an opportunity to make bigger pips. Okay. That's it for this daily recap. I mean, everything still looks pretty good, so let's just keep on doing what we're doing, and yeah, thank you for today. Please please subscribe if you already haven't to my YouTube channel, of course. Join my Discord server, Data Trading Room on the Discord server. The link with the invitation is below in the descriptions. There you will also find other links, like for example the link to my Patreon. So patreon.com/Data Trading System Workshop. On Patreon, you are welcome to become my Patreon. Patreon at minimum of $5 per month. You will not find such a tier over there, but it's not a problem. You can become a patron at any amount you wish. Those tiers are only set up by me. They're not something that has to be that way, right? You can become a patron at minimum $1 or $5 or $10 or whatever amount you wish. $1 million, why not? So yeah, if you can, please become my Patreon at $5 per month. This is a promotion for anybody who is an English speaker and is not Polish. So then you will be granted the VIP role on my Dada's Trading Room Discord server, where you will get lots and lots of interesting benefits and capabilities. Okay, thank you very much for today. I hope you're all keeping well and safe, and see you next time. Bye.